Hello. Now, I am making this video over again because of some added information that I have gathered and I wanted to add it to the video. And I prefer the video to be made in a calmer voice than I did. I was really emotional. I think this was before I hit my cycle. I made the video. And I'm not going to blame everything on my period. This is on and off my cycle that I'm like this. Now, for you males that's like, ew, she's talking about her cycle. No, the fuck I'm not. So you can shut the fuck up about that and you can stay on, la bitch. Now, I'm gonna share, just go from how I went from the video, and I'm gonna add the information that I have gathered recently. So the title of the video, I changed it to THC basically made me go into psychosis, and also the situation that I explained in the other video. Now, just to start out, kind of like those videos that get straight to the points, and I'm gonna do so right now. So basically, I was working our Sarpinos a couple months ago. It was last year, but whatever, it was a couple months ago. And when I went there, it was all Latinos, and I'm describing this for a reason. I worked with Latinos before. When I was working at the bar, I had one of my Latino coworkers share some feelings with me, and also he slept on my couch because he drinks a lot, depression shit. So I've been around before I went to Sarpinos, and this time the manager that was working there, he was a gay person. He was a gay Mexican male, and I'm saying this for a reason. Again, I'm pansexual, I'm not labeled, I don't like labels, but it's a reason why. I just want you to know that I will be stating these things and descriptions about people in this video. Now, he was gay and Mexican. Now, and he had acne on his face as well, as I'm also describing this information to you. Now, this situation started, I was nervous when I first come in. I'm always nervous. I'm a very shy person. Being around, and then it's COVID, being around public, I want to make sure I'm doing very well with the public and things like that. I'm just very shy working, just being around humans as a whole, as you can see with my whole different style. I usually cannot hang around crowds and plain shit because it's like hard for people to keep up with me. I'm noticing now from this situation that happened at Sarpinos. So it was a guy that came in and he said, "Oh, you're really beautiful in chocolate." And I'm like, "Oh, interesting." I was like laughing, shy, thank you, and things like that. And when I walked past Carlos, this is the name of the manager that I was speaking with, he gave a look in his face like he was frowning, like really disgusting. And I'm really confused because like he shared me some information. He told me he tried to commit suicide and shared different things about him, in which I basically found out he's basically a narcissist, and this is what narcissists do to try to make people that are sensitive and sweet try to just mind fuck you. And basically, this is time I was confused because a lot of things I did not understand at that time. But since this situation, I have been learning, and this is why I went into psychosis. This is one part of the reason why I went to psychosis. And I was very confused, but I caught it, and I caught that energy. I was like, "Dude, was I jealous?" I'm like, "You're gay, you have a ding-a-ling that you're touching." And I'm noticing a lot of gay males are jealous of females, and I'm going to get into this later about this situation. So basically, after this situation, he told me he even had a mixed boyfriend and stuff like that, chocolate white, whatever. And then he showed me pictures of them, and I was like very confused, and he started being very racist to me because of this situation. And I don't understand why there was racism going on. I marched for Mexican people. I basically, when I was raising in Chicago, when I was living there, Mexicans that I've heard, they were saying the N-words, all types of shit. I see a lot of people that are mixed Blaxican, that's what they call themselves and stuff. So I was like I basically considered African Americans and Mexican Americans basically the same. And if you don't know, bitch, Ethiopian, what I find is the starter of a lot of these races, because the Mexicans and the Indians look nothing like Ethiopians to me. And that's where I get my injera from, bitch. From the Indian restaurants, and they're selling that shit and so I never really thought about their color no more. Their color, their length of their hair. I have a mom that's chocolate and she has long hair. Different women on my mom's side of the family has different straight hair, so it was not something that I've always cared about. But he was bullying me, saying, "Oh, I like Latino better," and I'm like, so I told him that I had my first kiss when I was like 13 with a white girl, was mixed with Mexican and shit like that. So it was just a lot of things. Before this person told me that I was chocolate and pretty, he confused me. He even told me that I was made manager for some fucking reason, because I never wanted to be manager. I just wanted to make some quick cash for my cats. I don't see myself working in the fucking public for a very long time. and he even told me he wanted to introduce me to being manager, and I was very confused, and they were all like hating on me because it was a 16 boy there that was supposed to be, it was like Mexican. His mom told him that he did not want to work, and I was nice to him. I said, maybe, it's better for you and stuff like that. I'm sure you're not going to be working here. And they were talking about me. She doesn't get it. Well, no, I'm not. I'm very confused, and I have to make sure I want this energy, because the way you're bullying me is not really cool, just because someone tells me that I'm pretty in chocolate. Now, this all brings me back to the situation with Amada La Nega. She's a singer and also a reality TV star. She was on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Now, I used to watch her stuff. Not her stuff. I still listen to her song, Andale. That's my favorite song. But I used to listen to watch reality shows and stuff like that. I don't now. Now, before that, when I get into that, I'm Kakabi. And now, Carlos also was, saying things. Before I get into the Amada Nega, he was also stating things like, calling me black, and just trying to put me in a box, and there was this white guy that was working there, he actually owned his own restaurant. He was on America's Got Talent for drinking raw eggs, and I forgot his name, and he told on Carlos, the owner, but then he kept on edging Carlos on to say racist shit. So this is what I'm going to get into, and also in the video about white people and things like that, and the reason why I'm the best person to say this. I don't want to get into this, but you need to listen and do what I do, because I hate fucking long ass videos, but it's going to be a long one. Pause and then come the fuck back. I don't give a fuck. Now, so it was like a bunch of mind games, being fucked with. Now, and I don't do that stuff. I said they try to make chocolate and Latino women be competing and shit like that. As I stated, Njada, bitch, you look like a fucking Ethiopian. I'm not thinking about you hoes, okay? I love me some Ethiopian women, but I'm not really stressing over you hoes and how you look, and I'm not going to be in a competition with none of you people. I don't give a fuck. And I've been realizing jealousy from this situation since it happened, and that's why I'm going to make a part 2, because I don't want it to be long, because I could get cash about how the situation with him may put me into psychosis and everything like that. But there's going to be a part 2. Now, Amada Nega was on Love and Hip Hop Miami and things like that, and it was a situation where she was on there. So she's Dominican, and she's a chocolate, like she's more chocolate than me, like right, so gorgeous. And she had her afro when she has, but her mom's like, she's shorter, looks more like Mexican, Puerto Rican or whatever, a lot lighter and stuff like that. So she was on the show, and it was like when she first appeared, she had her afro. And it was this producer named Young Hollywood that was trying to tell her basically that the Afro, what are you trying to do, a Macy Grace type of thing. And she was like saying they're Afro-Latino. She was, he's saying ignorant shit that a male will say that's intimidated by her. Her beauty, a male that, has a tiny dick and then needs to be around a plain woman. He can't be around the extra because you're not a Viking, a jungle, godly man. You can't handle that. Because her afro, out of all the hairstyles that she had, was the most beautiful ones I ever seen. Like, she's beautiful, period, but like the afro brought out her face, and it was very, very beautiful and her gorgeous. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because the situation with Amada Nega and this situation with Carlos reminds me of the same thing with my cookie baby. Reminds me of the same thing. Because a lot of people, when they're jealous of you, I notice they're trying to bring you down. And they're using things that have been put into their heads by people that want them just slave mentality stuff, and that applies to Mexicans too. And they want to put you down, so they're using things that they heard, trying to say, some chocolate. That's what he was saying. First, chocolate. I don't consider Mexicans to be brown. Honestly, I don't think you have no fucking color. This is color, chocolate. I don't know, the white people trying to make them seem color, and then y'all brown. Some of y'all might be brown, as I said, bitch. And Jada, Ethiopian, bitch. Some of y'all might be brown, but bitch, he just had a lot of acne on his face. That's all I ever saw. So, trying to make me feel bad because somebody made me good chocolate. This is the reason why I was speaking. Now they want to use all these racist taxes and things that they heard because they're jealous of you, and they're intimidated. So they want to make you feel bad and stuff. As I stated, all these humans look ugly compared to my kid and baby. Y'all have no competition, okay? Even though I call these my babies now. They sweet, they don't run their damn mouth, they don't have no language or none of that stuff they keep on. I'm not doing this human competition, beauty competition stuff, because people have Down syndrome and things like that. And Down syndrome and things like that. But you know, that's his mindset, and I was very disgusted because I know gays have feelings too. As I said, I'm pansexual. I hold gay men while they were crying, but I never been around a gay man that was like this. It was so fucking disgusting. But it is a lot of them that are jealous. But that's another video again, and you need to stop that, because if you regardless if you like man, you still came out of vagina, and it's a woman that you're trying to imitate. So don't come over to my side disrespecting when I still don't have rights, and you trying to get rights before me, and then I have a period every month. You think I'm gonna play that shit just because you got some estrogen, bitch? You don't have no blood coming out of your vagina telling me he had estrogen. Estrogen does not count. You don't have blood coming out of your motherfucking vagina, bitch. I don't want to hear about no goddamn little tiny bit of estrogen, bitch. Now, they want to try to intimidate you and try to make you feel like you bad or you something disgusting because they ass disgusted. Now, the reason why, and also with Hazel E, she's and also another reality TV star. Well, not a star, but she was on a reality show. I think it was LA, the Hollywood one. She was on there. And for some reason, YouTube suggested me a video by her, and it stated like a little interview. And this one I was like, give a fuck, a couple years ago when I cared about this stuff, you know, interesting. But in the video, she said some racist shit. She said her mother told her that her like dark-skinned girls are going to hate on her. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be blunt, and I love, as I said, I love vagina. I like to eat it, not beat it. But this one, she deserves this right here. I've always thought Hazel E was a man. I did not think that was a real woman. I thought that was a transgender. And even though I still think she's a transgender, even though I have never saw her and thought, oh, I should be jealous of this bitch because she's lighter than me. As I stated, my mom is chocolate, and she also had her twin brother is light, like the same color as Hazel E, if not lighter. I don't do this. I think it's disrespectful, because no matter what color you is, you still a slave, bitch. And I don't give a fuck what you saying. This little African American people, I be hearing them saying stuff about slavery. They still in that slave mentality mindset. Talking about when you was a house slave and then you was a field slave. It don't matter if you was a house or you was in the field, bitch. You still a slave, bitch. And your motherfucking daddy, regardless if he had you, bitch, he was still whooping your ass. And I'm damn sure the fucking wife he was married to was whooping your ass, because she was mad as hell that she fucking had a baby by a goddamn slave. So it don't matter, bitch, what you think because of light or nothing. You are ignorant. You still a slave, bitch. And no person with that mindset is not really a beautiful fucking person. That's what you really thinking in your head, and you going by life by beauty, and that's why you males emasculated as hell. But this another male. So Hazel E stated this. As I stated, I thought, now Rihanna, Amada Nega looks so much better than this bitch Hazel E. For her to even say that shit, the only thing that keeps her looking pretty, and a lot of these bitches I know outside, and that's why I'm making this video, because a lot of people don't want to say it. But as I stated, my background, I'm the one that said it. I have chocolate long hair. I got all different, and I'm going to say it. Because if another chocolate person said, then they're a hating ass person. But guess what? I'm a red bone. You bitches ain't the real red bone, bitch. You see this red blending in my skin, bitch? Shut up, please. Stop it. Now, as I stated, I always thought she was a man. I'm tired of these light girls, y'all looking like hyenas. Got stuff put in your head, which is not fucking true, bitch. And then you intimidated. Your beauty is plain. You know why? People like me and Amala Nega, they got beauty like this. It's intimidating. Y'all have pretty, but then when it comes to chocolate, it's intimidating. That's why motherfuckers want to put you down. And I'm not going to sugarcoat things anymore, because now was put into psychosis because of this incident. And if you don't know thyself, then you're going to continue to get put into psychosis and a lot of shit, because motherfuckers want to play mind games with you because they fucking are jealous and they want you to have to figure another way. And I'm not going to go same, because I love my babies. And another reason which I'm going to talk about in this video why I cannot go crazy. Now, I'm disgusted with the girl, but I'm not going to go, because before in the last video, I went on Hazel E. But you can tell there's no competition, okay? You have to fake a whole accident to get a nose surgery, bitch. And like what Nicki Minaj say, after that surgery, you are still ugly. Now, that is what gets me. Now, we're going to go on to the next one, okay, baby? Now, this is the issue that I'm having, why I have to make this video. So, when I passed, the reason why I made it again, this video, I was walking by the other, doing my little stuff, cash and stuff. And these little kids coming out of school. Now, I passed the group of girls first. They all different colors, chocolate, Latino, all stuff. They said, oh, you're so beautiful. We love your style. I had on a different outfit then. And then I'm passing these two little high school boys, little like 14, it don't matter. And then I'm hearing, or the more past, I heard some shit. She was light-skinned. And I heard this shit. And he just said to me, they was talking about some girls in school. And it just disgusted me, because of what I've always heard these African American boys grow up talking about, and it's disgusting hearing that shit out of your mouth. You are a emasculated man. Women have periods every day. I'm tired of women getting put down, put in competition with other fucking females. Some of they ass like it, most of they ass fucking like it. It brings some little thrill, some drama. Okay, I'm interested, but it's very tiring. Okay, to be hearing that, cause you males ugly as hell. I'm tired of you trying to tell somebody they ugly when bitch a woman is supposed to look better than you, and bitch we do. We have the titties and the ass. Who the fuck is you to be calling somebody ugly? You are not the judge, bitch. And that's why I don't like these pretty boys, these Dave East sleeping on a motherfucking female couch, not working for shit type of motherfuckers. And then these bitches are oh, he cute, let me study him, he can put his hands on me, R. Kelly pits on me, bitch, oh my god, he's so cute, bitch, nah, dread hair, bitch, a dread hair. These motherfuckers insecure. When I was in Chicago, and this is before I had my dreads, and I had never been insecure about my hair, as I stayed, I had chocolate mom with long hair. Miss Girls would pull on her motherfucking hair. Now, I heard them say, girl, I don't care, I heard them saying, some stuff, the Chicago CTA workers, the buses, they said these boys getting dressed because they have insecurities. Now, that's not all of them. This is regular. I'm talking about the African American ones. They do it for a different reason. And I don't know why, because waves look really good. I think that's the hairstyle for you, because nobody else can do it, bitch. I don't know, but it's okay. The roster's daughter, bitch. So it's a lot of insecurities, okay? And it's very easy to get the males because they have a ding-a-ling. All you had to do is send a woman and get some money and make up greed for these African American males. Now, the reason why I'm making this video and why I have to expose my biggest secret, and I want this, and I'm gonna make sure now that I need protection. So this video is gonna have to be made just in case I die or somebody inject me and say I've been on crack or heroin. I'm gonna say right now I don't do crack or heroin. I actually stopped drinking, hard looking, all that type of stuff, and I slowed down on that shit because of the stuff that has been going on with me. And I want to make sure I have a clear mind and two eyes when I'm seeing things. So it's a lot of shit that happens. They want to play games, but I'm fucking gonna make this video, and if anything happened to me, I'm gonna put in the description. No, watch this. I'm gonna make sure it hits. If I die unexpectedly, I don't gangbang. I don't do this. I don't do that. I don't hang around no type of stuff. As I said, the gangbanging shit. No, I'm Kakabi. We know from the jungle. They know the jungle. Okay. Now, something happened to me. I wanted to make this video for my safety and also for my sons. Yes, this is where I'm gonna get into the saddest point and why I have to keep making this video. I was raped when I was 16 years old. Satisfactory, whatever you called it. It was when I was marching for the Mexicans. Well, really for everybody, during the protest that they had in Chicago. And I wimped the mail. So a lot of things happened. I'm very scared, and I was not in the right mind at the age to have a kid. I was going to get an abortion, but I had smoked a blunt before I went, and I really got paranoid and very scared, and I did not go back. I ran the fuck away, and this lady at the desk said, don't do this. This was my first time. I've never had this happen to me. I was highly scared. And I also am a scientist. I like life. I like to see how life is, and I also wanted to see what was this thing that I keep having a fucking period every month, blood coming out of my goddamn vagina and my yoni and stuff like that. And I wanted to see what the hell is happening. And you know what? I decided to keep the baby. And I watched Juno. That's my favorite movie. I used to watch this before I started having sex, Juno. And this is why I decided to make the decision from that movie to have an abortion. I mean, not abortion, adoption. So during the adoption process, I was with I was a couple of families. I had two white moms. That's when I say I have two white moms. I still call them my mom because you have took me into your home and you gave me motherly love, and that's why I call it. And technically it was three with the other one, but we won't go there. So I'm very saddened that I have to make this again and express distrust in these people. And because I keep on hearing this, I keep on hearing African people coming here or just not here saying that white people have ruined their lands or did this and influenced them, that white people are the starter of lying and all this type of stuff that keeps on making me come back to make this video because I have to protect him. I don't know the ladies they're two white ladies, lesbians. They're blonde, and there's so much stuff that are videos made about these blonde ladies that make me fucking uncomfortable. The blonde people, period. And I have to make this video protect him. And I hope the universe protects me and I do not pass. And I hope the sun protects me and I'm not taking this down because for his protection, I'm not a bad person. I wanted him to have a better life and I was not in the right mindset. And men, I'm not gonna blame. That's another. I made a podcast about this, about men and them controlling their sexual energy to stop raping. I'm not gonna talk about that right now. I hope the universe protects me because I never want to speak this out. But because I'm not a bad person, I'm actually a very caring person. And this is why I had to make that sacrifice for him that's hurting me more. White people, so the situation happened. So white people, as I stated, people have stated that they have come in, they're making lies and just, saying a lot of things they have been doing. But then you see them acting all nice and doing all this slick things, and it's making me uncomfortable now with who he is with, basically. And I don't believe that they can raise him in the right way. And also, after I had Felix, the hospital that I went to, I was in another part of Illinois, which is the suburbs, and they are very racist. I heard from the city, I heard older people saying, walking past or something, they were like, the people in the outer cities in different parts of Illinois are very still racist. And this was Fox River Grove, and they are highly still racist. The doctor that delivered my baby, I was living with a white woman at the time, and my water broke literally the day that I met the two white women, the lesbian, that now have my baby, my king. And so I was very scared. I wanted to ask them more questions. She told me that her brother married a Caribbean woman, blah, 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 this. It's not enough information. And I feel like after the doctor delivered my baby, he told me that, because I asked them, I said, are you racist? Because the vibes that I sense things from people. And also, as I stated, I was in another part of Illinois, and I sensed this. And he was a big white doctor, like fat, not like big and tall. He said, yeah, he sat next to me while I was still healing from pregnancy. He said, yeah, I don't like anyone that doesn't look like me. And I wish I had my phone to record this situation, but I did not know he was going to say some ignorant shit like that. This is what I'm talking about. They try to make people like me, and also the girl, I forgot to mention, schizo. She's the reason that helped me realize that I went through psychosis, because I did not understand what was going on and didn't even know about this until I looked it up and I watched her video. So I will be linking her name. I couldn't do the link, so I'm going to do just put her name in the description. And if you type in exactly how I type it in, her videos are going to pop up. Stud, I don't know if she goes by him or her, but they're gonna pop up. So this is what helped me come into the situations, basically suppress things, bring on this type of energy. And this is what I'm talking, like people like me and her, they try to make it seem crazy and give us all these labels, but you have people like in the police force and people like him that have mental health. I don't give a what anybody, racism is a mental illness. You are the first energy that touched my child, you disgusting motherfucker, and I want to kill that bitch. And I had to stay calm because I let myself go and express anger. So yes, I have been expressing a lot of things. So I want to also make the video like Schizo did to help someone as she has helped me. I would have killed that bitch. And I was trying to no, because you have a couple hours after delivery to change your mind. Because I was living with a white woman at the time who she takes in a different type of people. She adopted a baby. She was a very sweet woman, never hurted me. Even after she took me to Six Flags and brought me back, all types of things. So I'm trying not to blame, but white women like her, so white women that are Middle Eastern, just raped and put in as mutts, and then you have white people. She was not as white, she's a brunette. Now, he was the first energy, even a lady that was beside, I could tell, why the fuck are you working in a place like this with a mindset like that? You are fucking disgusting. To touch my goddamn child, you're the first energy and you having that mindset? That is disgusting. He could have tried to hurt him and purposely give him birth defects and all types of shit like that because of how he felt. He's a disgusting, fat, tiny dick, white ass man. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. A lot of you motherfuckers are scared. You up there upset because you have a tiny ass dick, and you will not be have any of this energy if they didn't have you fucking white people banded together to help you fucking people. And if you did not have guns, because now I see you bitches as cowards. And now I'm worried and I have to make this video because I don't know who the fuck my son is with now. I don't know what the fuck you people is, all these stories about your ass. And I'm not looking at the stories, I'm looking at you. And when I look into these people's eyes, I see soulless people that don't have any hearts. When you're gray, I don't give a fuck how much they try to say, my chocolate eyes, they are sweet. Beautiful, loving chocolate, sweet eyes. You can melt into them like chocolate. When I look into they blue, gray, whatever eyes, especially the grays, you look depressing as hell. And then you you look sick and I cannot trust you. They have manipulating eyes. And this is what a lot of people have to say about them. Their eyes are so fucking manipulating. It looked like they're manipulators, and I can believe that lying did start with them, and I cannot trust them. So now I have to make this video, and hopefully I don't fucking die from exposing this shit, because first I was giving you guys love, but now when you're touching a fucking baby that has not done anything, this is when it's a problem. And then after the situation, after I had Felix, and while I'm discussing it again, I went to school. So I went to school in the suburbs. It's very different. It was mostly all, of course, white people there. It was another part near. I was with another white lady then. So I went to school. This is literally like a month or so after I had Felix. Literally, because, yeah. I was with these girls. I was there, all white girls. I'm sitting down with them. And there's this white girl. She was talking about one of the teachers who was a Spanish teacher. She was Mexican and she was African. And she said some ignorant racist shit that I don't fuck remember. She was like, isn't her name supposed to be like... And this is what disgusts me again. They like to play this victim role as if you didn't do shit wrong, and then you want to go into victim role like you don't know what the fuck happened. It's highly ignorant. It's disgusting as hell. And I'm highly disgusted of seeing meditation. You see I have my music in the background. Seeing meditation, I just had to be honest. And you guys are the ones doing the most meditation, but you guys are the fucking ones that doing the fucking most fucked up manipulating shit to people, and you deserve to have calm, bitch. You need to fix your issues that you have with all the people that you have destroyed. I'm disgusted, and you want to, I see you, a lot of them want to adopt babies, go to Africa, do this, to try to put a better light about people in your head. But are you really doing it because you really care? Or are you doing it because you want other people to think that you care? Because it's a very difference, darling. It's some people that want to help, but it's some people that want to only see in the people, want people to think they're helping. They want to be beneath up people, because if you're helping people, basically, you feel like a god because they have nothing. And you are the one that's providing for them. So it's hard to believe sometimes. What are you doing? Then these, as I stated, the African American males, they are easy to fucking trick. That's why they're the ones I'm hearing, like the colored women, the chocolate women, the caramel, whatever, the Ethiopians, they're a little different, kind of. But the men, vagina, you get a women try to con her, them think they're sweet, because they think all women, because they came out of vagina, they really think that all women are the naive ones and men are not naive at all. So you can con their ass very quickly. They can be conned too, okay? So I find them very stupid. I think they already got their ass. I posted this video on my podcast on SoundCloud. It was like rap is dead. And I love music, so I'm not saying rap or rap, but I'm not going to explain that. And it was this girl that reposted it. And a lot of people on SoundCloud have a picture on there, and it's not really their picture at all that they're posting. And this girl, she was a white girl with blonde hair, and she had a hat that said brotherhood on it. And I'm like, interesting, why are you reposting my shit? Because I don't really see that you don't really understand it, that to the point of music like that. I'm not stereotyping, it's just realness. And this is what I'm talking about. They have girls like that with brotherhood hoods or hats on, trying to get these motherfucking males. Oh, she like the brothers, yeah, let's my little white beat, and all types of stuff. So that's what I'm stating. It's easy for them to be conned. The men are very easy to be conned, and that's why I don't have any respect for them or their insecurities. And I'm tired of their ass looking at me as I'm your fucking African American, I'm your fucking race. No, bitch, I don't like being put in with other fucking people, bitch. Those are not my problems. Those are not my fucking men, bitch. You can have them. They're not my problem. Their weakness does not fucking reflect on me, bitch. And understand that. I don't give a fuck what you guys do with them. You have not fucking stole me, bitch. And you're not going to, because I don't like none of you bitches. I don't want to be you bitches, and I don't fucking like you hoes. So you're gonna say it like this, okay? Nobody thinking about your ass. And I'm gonna just put it like that. This is what I'm stating. Very manipulative things and like sick things that happen after the situation that keep on coming back. Things just keep on coming back, and let's not act like race is not a topic, because I keep on saying this dumb Black Lives Matter sign, and of course they do, bitch, because they wouldn't be here. So it's very irritating seeing those fucking signs, bitch, and you call yourself black, bitch, but I'm chocolate. And then I know this bitch looking at me, bitches think that you gotta come up to me and tell me that I'm pretty. Yeah, bitch, I know I look better than you, and I don't want to be cocky on that fucking level, but I have to love myself, because that's what's gonna happen. Just how you're gonna cause psychosis for yourself. I don't want to have nobody. I don't give a fuck if it's positive or negative. I don't want nobody else's opinion in my head. I only want my thoughts. I know I look good, bitch. That's all I need to know. But thank you. Because I just can't have it no more. I want everything to be exposed very, very soon about these motherfuckers, because I cannot. It's almost a 7-year stretch, and I cannot be comfortable what the fuck you bitches are doing with any goddamn thing. And if something happens to me, then it's just gonna be a sign to the world. Then obviously I'm right. So I advise y'all not to even touch me or do anything like that. We're not gonna let's not touch me. Let's not do anything about that of that nature, and just show people that you're a good fucking person and stop doing it so manipulating. But I'm gonna be done, as I stated. I'm gonna make a psychosis part 2 about the situation. I'm just gonna do it now because it's gonna be a short video. So basically, because this already took long, just come back. So basically, the reason why I went to psychosis because of the situation that happened with the racism at the Sarpinos. When I say racism now, I mean jealousy. That's what they want to disguise it as. I started having psychosis. I believe I didn't notice because of this. I was buying most of my weed from Mexican people, or like a lot of my things from Mexican people and stuff like that. So I've been around them, as I stated. So after this situation, he introduced me to a new Carlos, the manager at the place. He introduced me to a word that I never even know of. I thought he's an ethnic narcissist. He says when you are wanting only your race to win, which is dumb as fuck. Because I said, Injada, bitch, you Ethiopian. I don't give a fuck what you hoes think. Now, as I was stating, I don't give a fuck how many fucking new words that you guys make the fuck up. That's disgusting. That's just racism, bitch. And I have the video, and it's just so they won't put my shit on the news, but they all want to put all this stupid dumbass shit on the fucking news. But of course they're not gonna do and let you motherfuckers know that motherfucker has crackheads working there, got y'all touching all y'all food with COVID and shit like that. But it's okay, because I'm gonna take it to YouTube, bitch. I'm gonna make my own news, bitch. Now, this had a situation because I've never heard these words, and now I've been questioning every Latino, even the ones I see with color people. They don't matter because you just want melanin in your skin shit, because you want to see the girls that's mixed with melanin like Janae Aiko look fat as hell, bitch, so you just wanted your own. Now, so now I've been having mistrust when I look at these people, because I'm seeing demonic energy, and I already know that you bitches are the Mayans, so we're gonna stop lying right there. You are the bitches that predicted this and that, and you the ones that was doing the human sacrifice and shit, bitch. A lot of tribes did it. You're not the only one. So I have a lot of mistrust in these bitches now, and that's why I was nervous, because when I'm buying my drugs now I have to question it, because everywhere I go there's a Latino working in the food restaurant, so my mind has been going haywire with thoughts from that situation, that racist situation, because I have mistrust in people that I have cared for, and I wanted the best for too, because as I said, bitch, you would nothing look like nothing but the Ethiopians to me, okay, little bitch? So I have not seen no difference than you and the Ethiopians, bitch. Yeah, they have long hair too. Now, there's just ignorance, ignorant as people, they're very ignorant. So thinking just very highly ignorant, disgusting as hell. So that's all I've been thinking in my fucking head. And then doing drugs and thinking that stuff, well, that's why THC induced it, because if you're not calming your mind, you're having all these racing thoughts in your head. I'm noticing with THC, just stuff like my first kind of hallucination. I don't know what the hell happened. I felt like it was like leaning, like the world was like leaning with my mind and stuff. Like I was going into in between two worlds. So it definitely does. That's why I've switched only to less stuff that's doing that stuff to your mind. I cannot smoke any high levels of anything that's doing all that stuff to my mind with all this situation, especially if you don't fix your problems or you continue to do drugs, even liquor with certain things. I'm noticing if you can't just suppress things, it has to come out in a better way. So I'm going to be making videos, and I don't give a fuck if anyone's going to see it. I look at my stuff and I'm like, oh yeah, at a third point of view, and I'm like, you're speaking real, she's speaking real. So that's the way, even there's nobody looking, just the best thing to do, because it definitely induced psychosis for me, because I was buying drugs from you, the motherfuckers, and then buying drugs with people when you smoking and not having trust in them, it's gonna induce some very psycho things. And I don't even know, this motherfucker could have been sent my fucking way to do that type of shit, but I don't have the time, because all you did is make me cocky bitches. I didn't know you gay motherfuckers was hating like that, and you motherfucking, I don't have the time. Peace and love to Mother Earth. That's all I know. Peace and love to Mother Earth. And I hope everything that discusses this universe, and I hope everything that's bad for this universe and this earth gets the fuck off. You made nothing but garbage, and I want you to go into the full dimension of trash can, meaning I don't want you ever to be a part of this universe, any of these planets. You don't deserve to be here. You don't deserve life, because you destroy it. Bye, bitch. Now, not you, I'm sorry. I said bye, bitch. I meant to the bitches, I'm not them the bitches. I love you. I love you so much. Me love you. Bye.